Well, the NFL is scrambling to fill seats at its stadiums, and it's got some novel ideas. And we got Kevin Clark of the Wall Street Journal joining us now. And Kevin, thank you very much for being here.
Glad to be here.
You can take me through a sport I know not enough about,
sure,
but I'm going to learn a lot now. So, what's been happening? Let's talk about attendance first. Why the need to get people back in the stadium?
Well, the NFL is battling itself, essentially. They've created, a culture where there's 2-hour pregame shows, great HD coverage for everything you would need, channels where you can watch every scoring play, and of course cheaper beer at home, that sort of thing. And so people have realized...
So you can sit on your couch with your cheap beer and watch.
And do anything you want, right,
yeah.
and do it for free. And people have started to realize, well, why do I need to go to the Meadowlands Stadium in New Jersey for an hour away, spend $80 to go to a game, when I can just sit here on a couch? And it's been a growing trend. Attendance is down nearly 5% since 2007. And so the NFL realizes that there's trouble ahead, and so they're battling, and they're trying to recreate the couch experience.
These guys are the worst five attendance-wise. So since the Cincinnati Bengals, 75%.
Right.
Average attendance,
right? And they had 6 of their 8 home games blacked out last year, which means...
Now, what's blackout?
Blacking out is where if the game is not sold out, you cannot show the game on TV locally. So nobody in Cincinnati got to watch 6 games last year because they didn't sell out their stadium, and it's a huge thing.
So nobody in Cincinnati got to watch their home team. Is that's the other way to put it, right?
Correct.
So are they like hopping mad in Cincinnati about that?
They were, and they were hopping mad in Buffalo, where actually this is the biggest change, because the blackout is changing. As we broke in our story, they're going to change the blackout. They'll change the threshold from 100% of tickets need to be sold to 85% need to be sold. And so this is in reaction to the attendance crisis.
Buffalo still wouldn't have made it.
Buffalo wouldn't have made it for some games, but what they can do is they could have sponsors or the local CBS affiliate, which would sponsor or which would air the game, would buy up 2,000, 3,000 seats, which is actually pretty typical in the NFL.
Okay, so one of the things they're trying to do, so that's something that's changing. Other things, Wi-Fi, bring in Wi-Fi there.
Yeah, one of the things, if you've ever been to an NFL game, is it's almost impossible to do 2 things, which is look at the internet at all on your phone, or even make it a text or a call, because where you are, there's 80,000 fans there. They're all on Verizon, AT&T, stuff like that. There's not enough cell phone towers. I'll give you the example of the Meadowlands in the middle of New Jersey. Not a lot of Verizon towers in the middle of New Jersey to feed 80,000 cell phones. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Wi-Fi and cell phone towers, because they want to be able to give fans the experience where they can watch highlights of another game. They can watch, get their fantasy stats whenever they want them. And so that's what fans want. That's why fans will go to the game, and that's how they'll compete against their own couches, essentially.
Awesome. Big steps for them. Great stuff. And a lot more in this story, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
We've got to leave it there. Kevin Clark of the Wall Street Journal.